Okay. Time to do a draft review for week 2. Playing a guy named Armageddon, who I have his team here on the right side of the video. Now, his team was used as an example of a very good draft for your tier 1s as opposed to mine. He has Aegislash, which is an Ubers. It's very good, and it has crazy defenses, crazy offenses, yada yada yada, whatever. He has Charizard Mega, which is very strong if it goes unchecked, and then he has overall a very strong draft with the rest of it. So I'm gonna go over my draft real quick and talk about how I plan to counter some of this stuff and how I plan to win. So first off, we have Excadrill. This is the first appearance of the tier 1. Oh wait, yeah, that reminds me. Before I go into this team, I want to talk about a couple changes I made to my team. In the first week of the draft, you had an opportunity to swap out 2 of your mons for any 2 that are in the same tiers. So I decided to swap out a Azumarill, and I decided to swap that out for Dragonite. Now, Dragonite doesn't seem to have great synergy with Excadrill because the sand can ruin its multi-scale. But what I wanted was, first of all, I wanted a ground immunity that would help, go up against my incredibly ground weak team, which luckily I don't have a problem with this time. And second, I wanted a fighting resistance, which is also going to help with this. And then third, I wanted to have a strong fast sweeper that could help win the game if I decided not to bring Excadrill, because having 6 mons that are less than 30 speed is not going to be good for me in the long run, so I wanted to be able to do something about that. The second pickup I made was I swapped out Hoopa C for Heliolisk. Now, Heliolisk does a few things. First of all, it gives me a strong normal type attacker. Second of all, it gives me a strong electric type offensive attacker. It gives me fast mon, and most importantly, it gives me a water immunity. Now, this is important because between Excadrill and Gigalith and Camerupt, I have a lot of water weaknesses, and Heliolisk being able to help, stop that is going to be great for me. And also, it has a sand ability. Didn't even think about that when I picked it. I was just like, water immunity. I need that. I'm going to be making some use out of that. So, first of all, starting with the team, we have Excadrill, max attack, Lumberry to help if it gets burned at all. It means that I can stay on things that might want to burn it and, give them a little surprise. Of course, I'm using the Sand Rush ability, and 192 Jolly allows me to outspeed Scarf Noivern, which is the second fastest thing that he has. I'm pretty sure that I can't actually outspeed Scarf Zero Aura, but that's whatever. Nothing can outspeed Scarf Zero Aura. Obviously this set gives me great coverage. It allows me to kill just about everything in one way or another. Brick Break gives me an option for some things that, can do damage. Say if you brought, like, something fucking crazy like Air Balloon, Stack Attack, it gives me options there. And, overall, I think he's going to be putting in a lot of work. It gives me, I don't want to say it gives me a good switch into Zero Aura, because he does have close combat, but, he's going to do a lot of work, I'm sure. Next up, we have Heliolisk, making his debut in this league. Now, Heliolisk has Sandveil, which means that he gets like 25% evasion. It is, yeah, evasiveness is 1.25 and immunity to Sandstorm. Which is going to be great for me if I can get him in safely and, even get one miss. That'll still be in my favor. I did actually kind of an interesting set. I did max HP, 184 plus speed, and that's going to allow me to 184 Jolly. It's going to allow me to outspeed Charizard Mega X, unboosted. And then the rest of it goes into special attack. Now this is important because Dragon Z is going to OHKO Charizard unless it's like a bulky set. And that's important, but the real role that this Heliolisk has is that it is actually my Aegislash counter. That's what the max HP is for. Dark Pulse is going to do a lot of damage to it, regardless of which form it's in. It's immune to the ghost type attacks, and it takes like, I remember I calculated it, and it took like 30 or 40 max from a Gyro Ball from like max attack adamant. So I'm expecting him to be really useful in this. Not going to be able to revenge kill as easily as he could in Armageddon's last match. And, you know, having Thunder Wave, if I can... Ideally, I'm going to be killing stuff, but if I can Thunder Wave stuff that, like, can get Thunder Wave, that would be good too. Golbat is here. I'm running a Max Spadef set. A little bit interesting this time. Once again, a lot of my sets are a little bit interesting. This is going to be important for countering Lilligant and Trevenant. Trevenant put in a lot of work. I'm not as concerned about it this week because my team seems kind of strong against it, but Lilligant is a very scary Quiver Dance sweeper. And if he brings sort of a basic stat, then that's where the Sleep Talk comes in. Actually, I do not know why. I have just changed this set. To be a little more normal. So Sleep Talk is to allow him to be swapped in on the Sleep Powder and still be able to do a lot of damage to this Lilligant, because even at +6, Lilligant does like 30% max with a Giga Drain, and he needs to get at least +4 before he can actually KO my Golbat with a hidden power move. So that gives me a lot of time to you know, sort of set up and do damage before I can then come in with other stuff. Hopefully doing just all the killing by itself. Next up, oh, also this works as an alright swap into Aegislash. Not ideal for Charizard, but it'll at least let me get off a Toxic. I think Nidoking is my scariest thing right now, because I don't have a great way to deal with it. Next up, we have Reuniclus, and this is a very basic double dance set. I was a little bit worried about this. The thing is, if he brings Malamar, then I can't... Malamar's his only dark type. So that kind of creates an issue of, like, you know, if I bring Psyshock, then that's a problem, because he can't, you know, he would be immune to that. But this is a lot different than the OU ladder. I don't have to, you know, I'm not trying to just cast as wide of a net as possible. So I can bring Shadow Ball specifically for this. Acid Armor gives me +2 defense, and then I can start boosting up if I get in safely. And, you know, hopefully I can just sweep him that way. Gives me an alternate win con, and still being pretty bulky. And lastly, we have Rotom as my defogger with the Choice Scarf. I'm going to keep running it forever, basically. Gives me a fast defog, gives me a Will-O-Wisp, and then I can just Volt Switch out on whatever else. And, you know, that gives me options for Slowbro. It lets me get in stuff. But this is just sort of a final placeholder set, because I feel like these 5 are going to be doing most of the work, but Rotom is going to be able to, you know, offers another Aegislash switch in, stuff like that. Anyway, let me double check what his Z users are, because that seems important. I haven't really thought too much about it, but I want to say it was like Aegislash Zero Aura or something. I wouldn't be surprised to see Fight Z Zero Aura. Draft teams. Armageddon, Zero Aura, and Stakataka. Okay. Stakataka is a little scary if you can set up Trick Room, but I have, you know, slow stuff myself. Other than Stakataka, it's not a huge issue. If I can figure out which one he is, then tricking a Scarf onto Stakataka would be pretty great. Other targets could be Slowbro, tricking a Scarf onto Mantine. Even Aegislash would be great. In fact, that would be fucking incredible. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording here, and then we're going to get into this match. Okay. Alright, so did not bring Mega Charizard X, that's good. Brought Slowbro, Aegislash, Nidoking, Mantine, Malamar, and Zero Aura. So what this tells me is that he can't beat Reuniclus because he can't boost up enough. So him expecting me to lead Gigalith. Who's a Z user likely? Oh, he didn't bring Stakataka either. If he had brought Stakataka, I would be in bad shape, so that's good. That means Zero Aura is definitely a Z user. So I'm gonna lead Rotom. Yeah. No Lilligant, so Golbat, one of its moves are useless, but that's alright. because he only has 2 things that are toxic immune. He's very weak to Dark Pulse from Heliolisk. In fact, he has no Dark Resist, which is good for me. And he also only has 1 thing that can outspeed it. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. This looks really good for me. Alright, like I said, I'm going to lead Rotom and see what he leads. I'm just going to Trick. It's never a bad move. But this is probably a contrary set, which means I can go out to Golbat here after I Trick a Scarf onto it if he's using Superpower. And then I can just Toxic and Roost up. Okay, let's make that happen. If he knows what I'm going to do, he swaps out to Zero Aura. That would actually cause some problems for me. Okay, he did it, which is fine. Now he's locked into Superpower. I should have brought Haze on Golbat, but that's okay. Now I can throw off a Toxic. Yeah, that's not a bad move. And then I can just keep roosting up. Because if that's what that does, he's not going to be able to touch me. In fact, how big do I want my dick to be this game? Because if he's swapping out to Nidoking, I could just go Excadrill. That wouldn't outspeed him, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to throw out a Toxic. Alright, that's good. And then this brings in Gigalith. What does he have that... Yeah, this allows Gigalith in, because he has no offenses. Unless he's just trying to bring it in, but we'll see. Is he just Toxicing too? No, he's just Scalding. That's fine. I can get up rocks here. Actually, Mantine is his defogger, so I don't want to bring that straight in. I'm gonna go back out to Rotom. Yeah. And then this is gonna bring in Zero Aura, I think, so I throw off a Wisp here. I think that's my play. You guys can't see the most recent... Actually, yeah, you can. There's not... Throwing out a Wisp is not a bad play here. There's Aegislash or Malamar or Zero Aura, all great targets for it. I'm not sure what he's trying to win with here. I think Malamar was maybe his win con, but Golbat always counters it hard. He thinks I might just want to, or maybe he thinks I just want to Volt Switch into Excadrill and start playing the game, which would be good, but it's alright. He's gonna make me wait. But starting out, I feel very much in control of this game. You know, and I feel like this is good for me. This is gonna bring in Heliolisk. And he can't touch me anymore. That's okay. I'm not concerned about that. Now I can throw off a Dark Pulse. That's gonna do big damage. Oof. Citrus Berry, okay. Sacred Sword. Alright, that's fine. I did forget about Sacred Sword, honestly. Then he's gonna protect here. So he's burned. He's Toxic and Sacred Sword. That lets me bring in Reuniclus. Yeah. Now if he's min speed, I can just acid armor up here. Oh, ew, don't like that. Okay, hold on. No, that's not how that's supposed to go. 17.1. Huh. I gotta go with Golbat here. He's just gonna click it again. Then he's gonna go... I'm just roosting up here. Yeah, I think I just forfeited Reuniclus unless I can bring it in on Mantine. But Golbat does hardwall him now, which is good. He can't do anything to me that's worthwhile. Unless he starts getting Spadaf drops. Alright, so... time for an important calc. It doesn't matter what he is. Reuniclus. Oh, you calm mind? Yeah. I don't like that number. Okay. So what can he do to me? I'm completely, I am an entirely, you know, special set, so him burning me isn't really a concern. So if he swaps out here, I just get off a Toxic, because he can't break Golbat at all. Unless he goes, ya boy. And if he goes ya boy, then I get Sand Up, sack Gigalith, and then I get an Excadrill and win the game. Let's say this is AV bro. Yeah, I don't like that either. Reuniclus is just out of the game now, but that's fine. And bring in Rotom. Thunderwave? That's fine. So he doesn't want to take a Volt Switch. Which is why I get a Gigalith. I'm just gonna throw off another Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. All this stall doesn't really matter to me. Those are the only two moves I've given away. Oh, get fucked. Alright, so now I get Golbat back in for free. But I don't want to use Golbat. He's Trick Scarfed. So... this seems like a good opportunity for Reuniclus. Fuck! That's okay. That's fine. He can have Reuniclus. Because I'm in a really good position now. So first, we want to click... He can't do anything to me, frankly. So, I go Rocks here. And then, I do Gravity. His Nidoking has to be fucking Focus Sashed. There's no other way that he would be saving it this long. Yeah, okay. And then I boom. And then I win. Because that's the only thing he hasn't sent out yet. And then I bring out Drill. And I just click Earthquake until the end of the game. Because everything else is taking damage, but he brings in Nidoking here, which is focus sashed. That's why he has Nidoking. It's so that he can be sashed, and then he can click Earth Power on my Earthquake. There's no other reason that he would have saved it this long. So he thinks that he can Scald me here. In fact, let's just go with the OU. Yeah, this is fine. Because if I have... Okay, so if I get lucky here... Wait, how much damage does he do? Ugh, I don't like that. But he does have Toxic, and I have Lumberry, so... I did 31%. God, he is fucking hard ass. He's also been preserving Zero Aura because he wants to win with it. He thinks I'm gonna Wisp here. So I need to Volt Switch out. This isn't looking as good for me as I thought it would, frankly. I thought I was doing really well, and then I just lost, like, multiple things. I can throw up a Dark Pulse here. And he loses them on. If he goes slow, bro, then that's bad for me, but... It's 295, I'm at 286. Huh. I think I might lose, actually. I thought this was looking really good for me. But now it's not. It was because I let Reuniclus take all that damage. I didn't even think about knockoff. Or, no, it was Shadow Ball. That was a good mixed set from him. Because he's absolutely max speed focus sash just for my Excadrill. Shouldn't have boomed with Gigalith. That was dumb on my part. I had no shortage of ways to wall that Mantine. He's wondering if he clicks Ice Beam or if he clicks Earth Power. I know that. But he should sure pick a little faster. I can just click Wisp until till the end of days, because he can't hurt me. Well, actually, he can Shadow Ball me, which is fine. Honestly, I'm not worried about that. Now I Volt Switch out, because I'm faster than him. Unless he has Shadow... Oh, he does not have Shadow Sneak. This is like an Uber set. Oh, now he's just Toxic Stalling me. Okay. That's fine. I have one left, and I'm gonna die anyway. He thinks I'm gonna save it. He might go 0 Aura here, which is all I want, is for him to go 0 Aura. At this point, just me flexing on him is like good enough. Okay, so now I get Excadrill back in, and I get to click Earthquake indiscriminately. And then he brings in 0 Aura or Nidoking. This time I click Earthquake. I think I lose here, but if for whatever reason I don't, then this is gonna be how. If he tries to predict my swap to Golbat, because I've been saving Excadrill so hard. Because he makes it seem like he doesn't want to take an Earthquake. Oh shit! Now I go Golbat. And I throw off Toxics till he swaps in 0 Aura. Then if he thinks I'm going Excadrill, if he has Fight Z, yeah! Get fucked, god damn. Now do I live an attack from that? Because if I do, I think I win. If I live this Plasma Fists. Oh my god! Okay, so how massive is my gamer brain? That's gonna be what this puzzle becomes. I take 80 from that. I need to give him some time to worry about whether I'm gonna be going Excadrill or Golbat, or staying Golbat. Because he cannot hurt me if he... I'm clicking Roost. Oh. Alright, I lose. Didn't even think about him just clicking a different move. Alright, good game to him. That was closer than I expected, both at the beginning and at the end. Yeah, that was a great game. We'll see how next week goes.